Have you ever found yourself repeatedly drawn to relationships that leave you feeling unfulfilled or drained? If so, your attachment style might be playing a bigger role than you'd think. This video will explore why and how certain attachment styles can attract narcissists into our lives. Your attachment style is largely shaped in childhood and can influence your relationships as an adult. Unfortunately, some traits linked to insecure attachment styles, like people-pleasing or fear of rejection, can make you a magnet for narcissistic partners. But the good news? You can change this. Change. Attachment styles define how you connect with others emotionally, particularly in close relationships. These are typically categorized as secure, anxious, avoidant, or disorganized. For those with insecure attachments, the desire to feel loved and validated can sometimes lead to unhealthy relationship patterns. For example, if you have an anxious attachment style, you may prioritize others' needs over your own to avoid conflict. If you're avoidant, you may struggle with emotional vulnerability, making it easy for narcissists to take control. Identifying your attachment style is the first step toward positive change. Narcissists are drawn to individuals they can dominate emotionally. For them, control and validation are vital. An anxious person's eagerness to please, paired with a fear of abandonment, creates a dynamic that narcissists find irresistible. It's a cycle where you give, they take, and you're left emotionally drained. Avoidant individuals aren't immune either. Their discomfort with vulnerable emotions can create distance that feeds the narcissist's need for dominance. Understanding these dynamics helps to shed light on how narcissists exploit attachment vulnerabilities and how we can break free from these patterns. If you're wondering what specific traits might make you vulnerable to narcissists, here are some to consider. Difficulty setting boundaries. Do you find it hard to say no, even when it's hurting you? This can signal to a narcissist that you're malleable. Fear of abandonment. If you're terrified of being left alone, you may stay in toxic relationships longer than you should, tolerating bad behavior. Over-attunement to others' needs. Constantly putting someone else's happiness above your own can make you an easy target for exploitation. Recognizing these traits isn't about blaming yourself. It's about noticing areas for growth so you can protect your emotional well-being. Narcissists often follow predictable patterns in relationships. Being aware of these red flags can help you avoid getting tangled in their web. Look out for behaviors like love bombing, over-the-top romantic gestures to quickly gain your trust. Gaslighting, making you doubt your perceptions and feelings. Lack of accountability, refusing to take responsibility for their actions or blaming you instead. The earlier you recognize these signs, the easier it is to disengage before deeper emotional harm occurs. Empowering yourself starts with creating healthier boundaries. Practice saying no without guilt, and remind yourself that your needs matter too. Healthy relationships involve give and take, not sacrifice at the expense of your happiness. Focusing on self-worth is equally crucial. When you believe you deserve kindness and respect, you're far less likely to tolerate harmful behaviors. Consider seeking support from a therapist or counselor to develop tools for healthier emotional connections. If insecure attachment issues resonate with you, don't worry. Attachment styles are not set in stone. Moving toward a secure attachment often involves self-awareness, emotional healing, and intentional work on relationship habits. Surround yourself with people who show mutual respect and support, while avoiding those who drain your energy. Journaling, mindfulness, and therapy can also help you process unresolved emotions and build a more secure relationship with yourself. Recognizing how your attachment style influences your relationships is an act of personal empowerment. By understanding your vulnerability to narcissistic individuals, setting boundaries, and nurturing self-worth, you can create connections that uplift instead of deplete you. Start your journey today. Reflect on your past relationship patterns, invest in personal growth, and remember, you are worthy of love rooted in kindness and respect. If this video resonated with you, share it and help others take control of their own relationship journeys.